No, one, opening. Obsession in silence. Elias is a painter. He lives deep in the woods, away from everyone. His cabin is filled with paintings, but there's one thing that ties them all together: the face of a woman. And this isn't just any woman. This is a woman he's never met. He paints her again and again. Each time he does, her features become more vivid, more haunting. In his latest painting, he captures her eyes, the way her hair flows. It's like she's reaching out from the canvas, begging to be remembered. Those who view his paintings sense it too, that he doesn't know her, yet he's emotionally tethered to the image, as if in his heart he knows her better than anyone else. A voice rings out. I don't know her name. I don't know where she's from, but I can't stop painting her. No. 2. Isolation and wonder. He tried painting other things, landscapes, still life, anything to break the cycle. But no matter what he put brush to canvas, her face always found its way back onto his easel. Friends come by. They sip wine, look at his latest piece, and ask, who is she? Each time, he just shakes his head. I wish I knew. Days turn into weeks, weeks into months. The face haunts his sleep. It shows up in his dreams. He begins to question his sanity. Is this a curse or a blessing? An obsession or a calling? Then, one night, he has a dream. Or maybe it's not a dream, but a vision. She walks through a crowded market, her back to him. Then she turns around, their eyes meet, and then she disappears. He wakes up gasping. The vision lingers in his mind, blurring the line between reality and fantasy. Now, he's not sure if she's a figment of his imagination or someone real. One thing's for sure though, he needs to find her. He wants to know who she is. No. 3 dreamlike moments. He paints her every day, hoping his art will lead him to her. He recreates the vision from his dream, capturing every detail: the bustling marketplace, the flash of her smile, the way the sunlight glints off her hair. But still, there's no sign of her. Days turn into weeks, weeks turn into months. Still, her face haunts his waking hours. He can feel her presence around him, like a whisper in the wind, a shadow in his peripheral vision. He sees her everywhere. Walking down the street, passing by the window of a cafe, standing in the rain. And each time he reaches out to touch her, she slips through his fingers like smoke. One day, he's sitting in a cafe when he sees her. Or maybe she's always been there, but he only realizes it now. She sits alone, lost in a book, unaware of his gaze upon her. He stares at her, mesmerized. Time stands still. All he can think about is how much her eyes sparkle, how her hair shines. He gets up, walks towards her, and asks, "Can I sit here?" She looks up, startled, then nods silently. No. For the encounter, he sits down across from her. He doesn't know what to say, so he tells her about his paintings, about how he's been searching for her, trying to find her in the faces of strangers. When he tells her this, she looks away, lost in thought. Then she whispers, "I know who you are." He's taken aback. "You do?" She nods. "I've been dreaming of you, too." Glimpses of a man I've never met paint to me over and over again. You're the only constant in my dreams, but I never realized why until now. As she speaks, recognition dawns on his face. He leans closer, his voice barely a whisper. "I've painted your face hundreds of times. I didn't realize it until now, but I think I've loved you for many lifetimes. Maybe that's why your face keeps coming back to me." Her eyes widen in surprise. "Now what do you mean?" No. 5. Connection and mystery. They talk for hours. As the sun sets, they say goodbye, promising to meet again soon. He walks her home, both of them lost in their own thoughts, wondering about the connection that brought them together. In his studio, surrounded by the paintings that have haunted his waking moments, he finally lays down his brush. For the first time in what feels like forever, he doesn't feel the need to paint her. He knows now that she's real, that she exists outside of his canvases. She, too, puts down the book she's been reading, a book he recognizes from his dream, the one he saw her reading while sitting in the market. It's the same book she read as she sat in the cafe, the one he was painting. Lost in thought, she traces the cover with her fingers. Smile touches her lips. She's happy to have him back in her dreams, but she has a secret, one she hasn't shared with him yet, a secret that changes everything. Number 6. Backstory, possibilities, reincarnation. They were lovers in a past life. Perhaps their souls recognize each other across lifetimes, drawing them together through memory and art. Fated soulmates, destined to find each other amidst the vastness of existence. A supernatural connection. She existed in his subconscious for years, reaching out to him through dreams and whispers, her essence lingering in his mind until he finally opened his eyes to see her. Whatever the truth may be, their connection is undeniable. No. 7. Resolution option A. Romantic ending days turn into weeks. They spent time together exploring hidden paths in the forest, sharing quiet moments in the solitude of his cabin. With each passing day, their bond deepens into love. A love that feels like déjà vu, as if they've known each other for a lifetime. Option B. Poetic ending. She disappears again, like a muse, leaving him to his art and his memories. But this time, he paints her face one last time, not as a haunting vision, but with a smile. Option C. Bittersweet. She remembers him too, but she's already married or otherwise unavailable. Still, they acknowledge the mystery and beauty of their connection, knowing that some bonds transcend time and circumstance. No. 8. Closing lines / voiceover ideas. Here are some lines to end your short. You could use one of these as a closing line or weave them throughout as a voiceover. Some faces live in your soul before they ever touch your eyes. He didn't remember her, but his heart did. Sometimes your muse is a memory you haven't made yet. Now it's time to make this story even more epic. Click the link on screen to access our full story writing guide. It's jam-packed with storytelling tips to help you create unforgettable tales. Don't forget to subscribe for more fantastical adventures. Thanks for watching.